Good evening, everyone, from the gym at John Battle High School in Bristol. We're ready for junior varsity basketball action tonight as the Lady Blue Devils of Gate City take on the big bad people from John Battle, call themselves the Trojans. Gillenwater will be in here a little later. I'm Mike Van Winkle along with Bobby Wadlington. We are warming up out on the court, and everything should be ready to go in just a couple of minutes, as I was saying. Tonight, the Gate City lineup, number 14 will be Amy Gibson, a guard. Number 23, Amy Morris, also at guard. Delonda Reed will be playing guard also. She's going to be wearing number 40. Karen Carlton will be at center. She's number 34. Michelle Lane will be at a forward. She's number 42. And rounding out the team will be the other forward, Jenny Mann, wearing number 50 tonight. And we'll look at the junior varsity squad of John Battle here in just one moment. We'd like to remind you that you're watching Scott County Cable's Channel 30. We hope you enjoyed the football game that you just viewed. This ball game is being taped the night before the ball game that you have just watched, so we don't know the final outcome, and we have appreciated your support at the Richlands game, no matter what the outcome was. We are always ready to support all of everyone that comes out there and performs for us as a big fan. We need all the support you can get this coming week at Powell Valley. So if you have a way that you can make it to Big Stone Gap, the ball game is played at Bullitt Park. That's in the downtown area. It's not anywhere near the high school, so don't be confused by that. If you get out there and you can't find the ball game, go to downtown Big Stone Gap. Bullitt Park is in the residential area behind that. We're going to go over the starting lineup now for the junior varsity of John Battle. Their captains are Bethany Johnson. She'll be a guard wearing number 55. Also Melissa Bowden, number 13, be at forward. Starting at center tonight is Ashley Smith, number 35. At guard will be Kim Monyak, number 45. And Wendy Mooney will be starting at the other forward. She's number 33. Rounding out the team are Paula Harless, number 51. Jennifer Mathy, I believe it is how it's pronounced, number 41. And Freddie Jones, number, I believe they've got listed here, 15. So, as I was saying, we're ready for a good Blue Devil football game, Blue Devil basketball game tonight. It is Thursday evening, and we are in John Battle High School. Both teams out on the floor warming up. We'll drop off here for just a second, and we'll be back in just a moment with the start of all the action. Okay, everyone, we're ready for the start of action. Gate City starting team taking out onto the middle of the court. We have out there tonight 34, Karen Carlton, 14, Amy Gibson, 23, I believe Amy Morris out there. Number 42, Michelle Lane. And number 50, Jenny Mann out there for the Blue Devils tonight. Tip-off just about ready to get started. Number 35, the center, Ashley Smith for the Trojans, ready to start. And they're all set. There's the tip, and it's going to go out of bounds. It'll be white ball. That'll be John Battle's ball. Number 45 takes it out of bounds there. She is going to pass into number 55, Bethany Johnson, and Johnson tosses that thing right out of there, and it'll be going over to Gate City. Blue Devils with the basketball. Pass inside. Bringing the ball down court is number 23 of the Blue Devils, Amy Morris. Morris dribbling. She's got a little bit of pressure and caught in the corner. She gets the ball out of there and passes down to number 42. Number 42 pass back to 23. She has the ball up. It's going inside and is going to be picked off there by number 35. That's Ashley Smith. She passes off to number 55, Bethany Johnson. Johnson dribbling the ball out at the top of the key. She passes around to the court to number 13. Shot up and no good. Thing comes back and it's going to go out of bounds. Be Gate City's basketball. Michelle Lane inbounds the ball to number 23, Amy Morris. Morris taking it across the half-court stripe. Got a little pressure, passing around, getting the inside shot. Gate City playing that all year long. And the ball's taken away there by number 33 on that pass, Wendy Moody. John Battle bringing the ball down court. We're just underway. No score yet in this ball game. Junior varsity action. Number 23, Morris, almost picks the ball off. 35, quick pass back out, bounce pass, and shot is away and no good. Gets her own rebound. It's going to be up and off the other side. Again, John Battle with the rebound. Passing around the top of the key. Shot off and no good. Air ball. Be Gate City's ball. Left on that shot, headed outside of the court and turns it over to the Lady Blue Devils. Morris bringing the ball down court. Pass down to number 14, Amy Gibson. Gibson goes to number 50. That'll be man passing over to Amy Morris. Morris shot up and no good. Rebound by number 55, Bethany Johnson of the John Battle Trojans. Got a pass inside, and that thing's going to be rebounded. Jump ball call there. Gives it to the Blue Devils. Number 34 there, Karen Carlton with the rebound. Nobody has been able to drop a bucket so far. Pass down the middle, and there's a shot away. No good. Going to be jump ball. It gives it over to John Battle. Looks like Gate City John Battle calling a timeout. So with 3 minutes and 52 seconds left in the first period of play, we have seen nothing really as far as either team getting a bucket to drop. Still nothing to nothing. Looks like it's going to be a hard-fought game. Very equally matched young ladies. Everyone just about ready to go back out on the court after that timeout. Again, nothing to score. Be John Battle's ball. Looks like Gate City's going to go into the full court press. And they have got the pressure on. Battle seems to be able to pass around it, and they've got a 2-on-1 situation down there. However, can't pick up quite what that call was. Morris bringing the ball down court. She passes to Michelle Lane. Lane passed inside to Carlton Carlton. Carlton with a shot, and it is off and no good. Johnson brings the ball down court for Battle. Pass deflected by Carlton, picked up quickly there by number 13. That's Melissa Bowden. Bowden passing off. Pass back to Bowden. Bowden with a shot, and it's off the glass. No good. Back up, and there's a foul called. 41 called with a foul there. Jennifer Mathney called for a foul. No, excuse me. 41. There is no 41 on Gate City's team. 21. No one anything on Gate City's team. Don't know where that one came from. Shot is up and good. Scores the first point of the ball game. Shooting 2 shots from the free throw line is number 35, Ashley Smith. That was number 33, Wendy Moody. Second shot, of course, as you can see, no good. Morris bringing the ball down court after an inbound pass. Quickly passing over to DeLonda Reed, back to Morris. Ball kind of getting away from him there, and Battle comes up with it. Good pass over the middle. And the ball's up. And going to be turned over. No, excuse me. They're going to hold on to the ball. And Douglas has made his appearance.
What time did the game start?
Started about 5 minutes ago, Doug.
Made good time.
Made good time all the way from Gate City. Number 55 with a shot, drops in there. That brings the score 3-0. Give Bethany Johnson 2 points. Amy Morris brings the ball down court. And the ball is knocked away by Johnson. Michelle Lane will inbound the ball. Trying to give her a little pressure, but flips it over into Morris. Morris back to Lane. Lane takes a shot. It's off and no good. It's going to be jump ball. That should give the ball to Gate City. Ball won't go in, and rebounded by the Trojans. Shot up and blocked by number 34, Calton. Morris bring that ball down quick. Pass over to number 40, DeLonda Reed. Reed pass up to Lane. Lane back to Morris. Morris to Lane. Ball's up and in. Brings the score 3-2 in favor of the Battle Trojans. Pass cross court. Pass on down to number 33. She takes the shot up. Got a hand in the face. And no good. Rebound by Johnson. Johnson turnaround jump shot is going to be battled around there with. Ball goes out of bounds, and it'll be Gate City's ball. Ball picked off quickly there, and let's see, back into the Blue Devils.
Belinda Reed goes to Morris. Finds Michelle Lane and trying to work the ball inside. Draws a foul.
Blue Devils have a low-scoring ball game started. Both sides not able to get a basket to drop hardly at all tonight, Doug.
That's true, Mike. I missed about the first 5 minutes probably, and I haven't really missed anything, I don't think.
Well, let's give DeLonda Reed, too, there. She got one to go in. Gate City in the full court press, putting a lot of extra pressure on these. Johnson with the ball. She shoots hard, and it comes off hard. It's going to be out of bounds, be Blue Devil ball. It's a lot different than football, Doug.
Tell me about it. It's hard to get adjusted to, Mike.
Morris with the ball, pass to Lane. Lane looking around, throws it over to DeLonda Reed. Pass back to Morris. Foul called on Johnson, number 55. Bethany Johnson called with the foul. Lane with the ball. And foul call again, I do believe. 41, White, I believe it was. Push. Call on Jennifer Matheny, I believe is how you say that, Doug.
That sounds good enough for me, Mike.
Reed again with the shot. It's up and bouncing around. Called on number 42 over the back.
Michelle Lane.
Michelle wanted that basketball.
Definitely.
Big inbound pass. Gonna be out of bounds on the Blue Devils, I believe. That's what they call it. Took a timeout, or that's the end of the first period. Doug, we had to start without you. That's strange.
It's your first one, Mike. I hope you're enjoying it.
Believe me,
Many more to come.
It's been a long time since I've had to talk this fast, this long.
The other night at Twin Springs, we didn't even get a break. It was real fast.
Well, they're doing a good job tonight. Gate City leads by a point. They're playing 6-minute periods in this ball game. That's normal for the JV girls. So far, everyone seems to be doing a real nice job, but just not getting many points on the board.
That's true, but I've noticed something that I haven't seen any of the other gyms we've been to. They put the names up on the scoreboard.
That is nice. It helps. It helps a lot.
Sure.
And now we can tell who's got the in foul trouble and everything. They have a nice gym here. They've got a sort of a high perch for us.
Yeah, but it's really high, and that's where we like to be.
Well, now we're back to action. Inbound pass to Johnson. She dribbles around, passes over to number 13. Quick pass back to Johnson. Johnson outside. She looks in there for a shot, not one there. Pass in and flips the ball, and I believe she was almost trying to pass to number 42. Foul called.
23, Amy Morris.
Amy obviously got the hand in. Yeah. Johnson with the ball. She gets the shot away. It's going to come back out. Number 13 grabs the rebound, and she takes a shot. Finally brought down there by Michelle Lane. Lane passes over to Reed. Reed brings the ball down court past the half-court mark, and she passes back to Lane. Lane looks, passes over to Carlton. Back to Reed. Reed with the shot up, and no good. Going to be rebounded by the Trojans. Bethany Johnson with a rebound. She's got a little bit of a lead, and no good on that layup. However, rebounded by her teammate, and she makes the shot. Reed with the ball, pass over to Lane. Lane just barely keeps it in bound. However, Battle picks it up. Wide open shot. Layup is no good. Gets her own rebound, however. Pass to Johnson, to number 33, Wendy Moody, and she traveled on that one, folks. She just sort of took an extra step or two.
She forgot she had to dribble before she could shoot, Mike.
You got to bounce that thing around. Timeout called. Score 5-4 in favor of the Trojans. Gate City's JV girls playing a good ball game tonight. Doug, we're looking forward, with the time this thing's being played, to the Powell Valley game coming up next week.
That's true. I'm looking forward to tomorrow night's varsity game at home against Richlands.
Well, that was last night, though, Doug. So this is Saturday.
Oh, that's right.
That's right. This is really Thursday, but you're watching this Saturday. So we already played Richlands last night, although we're going to play them tomorrow night.
So Powell Valley's who we're looking at.
So Powell Valley's who we're looking at. We don't know who won Richlands. We can't pull that kind of magic, but we'll do the best we can. Gate City with a host of fans here, a lot more than are present for John Battle. The Pokers are here. Reed pass to Morris. Morris with a shot. It's off. Number 45 with the basketball. She's dribbling down court. Kim Moniak passes off to number 33, Moody. Moody with a shot. Shot up and brought down by Lane. Lane pass to Morris. Morris bringing the ball down court. Pass to Reed. Reed throws the ball out of bounds. That'll turn the ball over to the good old folks from John Battle. Johnson with the basketball. She's crossing the half-court mark. Brings it down inside. Tries to get a shot, and it's up and no good. It's going to be jump ball. Gate City with the basketball. Number 14, Amy Gibson, bring it down court. Gibson pass to Morris. Morris back to Gibson. Ball taken away by Johnson of the Battle Trojans. She's got a layup. Looks like it'll drop. That brings the score to 7-4 in favor of John Battle. 3 minutes, 43 seconds left in this half of basketball. Morris passed over to number 14 and back and throws down to Carlton. Carlton back to 42, Lane. Lane passed over to Gibson. Gibson shot up and it comes off. Number 50, Jenny Mann with the rebound back to, well, it's going to be rough going there. Foul call, number 55, Bethany Johnson, more or less really laid into Amy Morris there. She's a tough customer, seems to be, number 55. She's been real busy all night for John Battle. Lane inbounds the ball and pass to number 42 Gibson, 14 Gibson back to Morris. Morris passing to Lane. Lane looks but no shot. Pass back to Morris. Morris drives and takes a shot, and that thing dropped right through there. Swish. 7-6 favor the Trojans. Big pass. Lane down on defense, caught by herself, and shot up by number 33 Moody. Moody sinks that one. Takes the score to 9-6. Number 23 passes off. Going down over to number 14 Gibson. Back to Morris. Morris pass to Gibson. Gibson back to Morris. Trying to get the ball inside. Shot up from top of the key. We'll call that one good. Amy Morris. Pass going cross court to number 55 Johnson. Johnson drives the ball. Going inside and going to be a jump ball. Got to give the ball over to John Battle this time. They don't actually jump it in girls basketball. They just take time about whenever a jump's called. Shot up and no, they call that traveling. Traveling. It gives the ball to the Blue Devils. We are at John Battle High School, as you can tell. Morris bringing the ball down court. Pass over to number 14. That's Gibson. Gibson back to Morris. Morris over to Lane. Lane looks around the basketball, passes back to Morris. Morris bounce pass to Lane. Lane trying to drive, no way. Pass over across the middle to Gibson. Gibson can't quite hang on to it, but gets a little assist there from Amy Morris. Amy Morris dribbling that thing around the top. Pass over to Lane. Lane looking inside, trying to get the ball to Carlton. Pass over her head and out of bounds. Bethany Johnson bringing that thing across the half-court line. Pass to number 13. Pass back to Moody. Moody with a shot up and no good. Blue basketball. Number 35, Smith, tried to bounce that one back off a Gate City player's foot and managed to bounce it off herself. Morris calling the plays or setups for Gate City. She's got the basketball, flip over to Gibson. Gibson back to her and pass to Lane. Lane caught in the corner, throws it over to Carlton. Carlton with a shot up, and it's in there. Good job. Johnson bringing the ball down around the half court. Pass over to number 45, and they call traveling on her. Monyak moved just a little bit too quick with that foot before she bounced the ball, and traveling called, giving Gate City the ball. They lead by 1 point. Inbound pass from Lane to Morris. Morris takes the ball across the half-court stripe. She's inside there. Pass over to Gibson. Gibson back to Morris. Morris to Lane. Lane over there kind of caught in the corner again, trying to pass. Gets it back to Morris. Morris going to have a shot, and it bounces out. Rebound brought down, and Lane manages to kind of stuff things up there. See what they say. Number 51 gave him a little push there. Call on Paula Harless. That puts the Blue Devils on the line. Michelle Lane got a couple of shots coming here. Shot up and no good. Ball still bouncing around. Carlton finally comes down with it. She looks past to Lane. Lane is fouled in the attempt of the shot there. Michelle will have 2 shots from the line. The Blue Devils lead this ball game by a point. Got 23 seconds left in the half. First one's up and away. It's right in there. Looking at a second shot of 2. Made the first one. Up and in. Blue Devils lead by 3. Inbound from Johnson. Johnson pass. They're trying to get the shot off, so we'll have a little time to get another one maybe. They're going to freeze it, I think, maybe till no. They go ahead and shoot it. Johnson, the ball's away. Back outside to one of the guards there, number 45. Pass into number 15. She is stuffed. Jenny Mann just laid the hand right on top of the ball. They called her with a foul. And just maybe got a little bit too much contact in on that. That puts both teams on the foul line. Let's see what this young lady can do. Number 15, Freddie Jones. Jones taking her first foul shots of the game. She's up, and that one falls short. Good job, man. Yeah, boy. Freddie Jones, another shot. But it falls down again. Cotton with the ball, kind of scrapping around, and the half's going to run out. The score at the half, Blue Devils 12 and the Trojans 9. We'll be back in just a moment. Well, it's after the half, and we're back here at John Battle High School. Got a whole host of people from the Lady Blue Devils varsity squad over to our right, and Doug's coming over here. They're begging here. What's going on here, Doug?
Porcupine Carter here. Wanted everybody to know her nickname. That's Lisa Carter. Alias Porcupine.
As you can tell, everyone has a good time out of this. Forgive us. I didn't do it to you. I told you I would, but I didn't do it to you. Okay, we're back to action here. Number 23, Morris with the ball. She's dribbling down inside. Pass over to number 40, Reed. Reed looks around, can't seem to find anyone. Pass to Morris. Morris drives, takes a shot, and it swishes that net. Good shot there by Amy Morris. Number 55, Johnson, passing over to number 13, and she banks one in. Game pace picking up quite a bit this second half, seems to be. Battle in the press. Pass over to Lane from Morris. Morris going to have to pass somewhere to Lane. Shot, got to get across that line there. 10 seconds running out. Morris dribbling around, top of the key. Looking inside, looking around. Pass over to Lane. Lane with the ball. Drives inside. Stops. Pass back out to Morris. Morris, long shot, no good. Rebound by number 13. That's Melissa Bowden. Bowden taking the ball down court. Shot up and no good. Rebound by Carlton. Or Carlton, rather. Foul called. Tough going there, and number 55 fouls Amy Morris. Ball will be Gate City's. Again, full court pressure. Inbound pass to Morris. Morris dribbling and finally caught up. Pass to Lane. Lane looking down court. Pass over to Morris. Morris getting it across the half court stripe. She's down looking. Pass was intended to go Carlton, wound up in Lane's hands. Lane takes the shot. Boom. Gate City leads 16 to 11. Pass goes boom, 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 right out of bounds, and that is going to be John Battle's basketball. .55 Johnson with a shot, whacks right off the glass. Morris comes up with the rebound. She is headed down court. Going to have to hold up a little bit. Looking, pass over to Lane. Lane looking inside, pass back out to Morris. Morris goes over to Reed, and going to be a foul called, I believe, on number 55. She's in serious foul trouble. That's Johnson, I believe, operating with 4 fouls coming out of the game. Pass into Morris. Morris looks over, pass to Reed. Reed back to Lane. Lane looking for a shot, but no. Back to Reed. Reed to Lane. Got a lot of pressure. She dribbles the ball, passes back to Reed. Reed back out to Amy Morris. Morris looks inside, no shot. Pass to Carlton. Carlton looking around. Pass back to Morris as she rolls around behind the pick. And foul going to be called. Number 33, Wendy Moody, called with a foul. Gave her a little push. Blue Devils with the basketball going inbound, and they lead 16 to 11. Shot up by Mann. Mann shot ball off the glass. Rebound by Lane. Lane hook shot up and bounces off. Gets her own rebound. Fighting around looking for another shot. Shot up and away. No good. Caught back in by Carlton. Carlton doing a good job of saving that ball. Morris is, I believe, fouled by number 54, I believe, or excuse me, 45, Kim Moniak. Timeout going to be called. Coach sort of discussing things there with the girls. They lead by 5. Have 3 minutes and 26 seconds left in the third period. As you can look, both squads good looking as far as size and everything. They have done an excellent job so far tonight with this basketball game. Get a shot of the back of a lot of heads of the Gate City Blue Devil fans. One going to be shot from the line by Amy Morris after that foul. Up and right through there. Morris, a good foul shooter. Up and again. No, going to come off the glass. Ball is taken by Morris. Morris looks around. Pass into Lane. Lane going to have a shot and foul called. Ball doesn't drop. Fouled while in the act of shooting. Lane goes to the line for 2 shots. Rebound comes off to number 33, Moody. Moody pass to number 45, Moniak. Moniak brings the ball down court. Looks around, pass over to number 41, Matheny. Matheny can't quite seem to get the pass go the right place. It goes out of bounds, however, on a Blue Devil player. Ball is blocked by Carlton. Forgive me if I say your name wrong there. Morris dribbling the ball down. Pass to number 42, Lane. Lane looking around for a shot, no way. Be called for time there. Turns the ball over. 3 seconds in the lane. Long pass in to number 33, Moody. Moody passing to number 41, back to Moody. Moody dribbling around the top of the key. Inbound pass to Lane. Lane brings the ball down. From 34, Carlton, quick pass to Lane. Lane, good pass. Shot up and didn't fall. Gate City takes the basketball back. It's going to be called there a foul of number 15. It's Freddie Jones. So Gibson will be at the line shooting a 1-and-1. 2 minutes, 4 seconds left in the third period. Ball drops through. Gate City leads this one by 5. That's the score, 18-13. Blue ball out on number 35, Smith, as she tried to grab a hold of that thing and get another chance with it. Reed coming into the ball game, and Mann comes out for Gate City. A couple of substitutions there. Lane passes over to Morris. Morris dribbling, pass to Reed. Reed looks for a place and tosses over to Lane. Lane pass to Morris. Morris dribbling through all kinds of pressure there, looking around for a pass. Doesn't seem to have one. Pass inside, try to get it to Carlson. Ball taken away by number 33, Moody. Moody passed over to number 13. That's Bowden. Bowden bring it down. Got all kinds of pressure from the Blue Devils. Shot away and going to be rebounded by Lane. Lane finally hands it to Morris as she comes up from right behind her, helping each other as they try to get it down court. Foul called. Number 13, I believe it is, in there a little too tight. Melissa Bowden. That brings up another 1-and-1 from the line. Amy puts it up, and it's not going to make it in there. Lane with the rebound, drops 2. Lane picks that ball off in midair. Pass back to number 42, Amy Morris. Morris bringing the ball down court. Looks inside, pass to Carlton. Carlton dribbling, takes a shot. It's not going to fall, and the ball comes off to John Battle. Passing around, trying to get it down court. Got a lot of pressure from the Blue Devils. Pass around the top of the key, going down inside, dribbling, pass back out and shot away, no good. Rebound caught by number 14, Gibson. However, they're going to call it a jump ball. That gives the ball to John Battle. Gate City in the bonus. Shot away by number 33, rebound by Lane. Lane pass out to Amy Morris. Morris, no good, and going back down court, goes over to John Battle. Double dribble call against number 41, Jennifer Mathney. So Gate City gets the ball. Battle sort of in a semi-full court press. Pass to Morris. Morris taking it, pass down to number 14, Gibson. It's going to go out of bounds. A little bit of controversial call there. Inbound pass from Lane to Morris. Morris shot away, no good. Rebound by number 41, Mathney. Mathney bring it down court. Dribbling still. Passing, it goes inside, picked off by Amy Morris. Morris by herself. Got a little bit of people catching up with her. Going to try the layup, and it is going to be blocked. That'll end the third quarter of play, or third period of play. Blue Devils lead this one by 7 points. We'll be here with all the action later on tonight's varsity game as well, so stay tuned as we are looking at a good ball game expected in just a little while. Got one more period of play here, and it looks like it's going to be awfully good. The Blue Devils lead this one by 7 points. Gate City going to get the ball. I think they sort of delaying the start of the fourth period. Now they're going to do it here. Inbound pass to Morris. Morris dribbling. She brings it across the half-court stripe. Coming down and pass. Ooh! Travel called on Morris there. Number 41 passes over to number 45. Gives sort of a hard one to Amy Morris, but no foul. Foul going to be called, however, there, I believe, on number 34, Kim Carlton. That is her first foul of the night. I believe that's Carlton. I believe I've been pronouncing that Carlton. It's Carlton. Takes number 35 to the line. Ashley Smith. First shot is up, and it's no good. Two to make three, obviously. Shot going up and no good. Rebound by Battle. Battle with the ball and no good on that shot either. Amy Morris bringing it back down court, trying to get kind of hung up in traffic. Press on. Ooh, hard foul from behind there. Going to be called on man. Really let number 15 have it there. Freddie Jones got a shot in the back of the head. Shot away, and it won't fall. Rebound by Carlton. Flips over to Amy Morris. The ball taken away. Foul going to be called on Morris. They're just going to give the ball over to John Battle. Pass inside. Number 55, Johnson, back in the game. She's got 4 fouls on her. Pass over to number 45, almost loses it. And I believe Gibson's going to take that thing away from her if there's much chance of it. Shot up and away. Finally sinks one. Again, the press on. Pass to Amy Morris. Morris trying to drive through that pressure. Walk called on number 23, Morris. Really didn't have much chance to do anything there. Shot up and in by Johnson. Morris trying to get the ball down court. Pass over to Lane. Lane caught again. Pass to Carlton. Carlton gets it across the 10-second stripe. Back to Morris. Morris bringing it down. Finally getting down to the top of the key or out to the side of it. Pass back to her. Pass back to Lane. Lane looking. No way. And the ball's taken away by Battle. Number 13 bring it down. She got a layup, and it is going to roll out. However, hard fought under the goal. Foul called. Let's see who they got. Number 50, Mann, another foul called on her. And timeout is going to be called by John Battle. 3 minutes, 53 seconds, fourth period. Gate City is leading by 3 points. However, they've been unable to score in this fourth period of action. Very, very interesting ball game underway. Coach is giving him some instructions. As you can see, we've got a fine-looking young JV Blue Devil team there, and they've done an excellent job all year winning most of their ball games. They've played really, really well. And if you see them around, Tell them you saw them on Scott County Cable's Channel 30. Basketball is a harder sport than what you would imagine. We had one girl come away about a week ago with a black eye, so you know, you get some real contact out there from time to time. Makes a world of difference without those pads like the guys have in football. It's a hard sport. The guys that play on the varsity squad will tell you, the girls that play basketball will tell you, it is hard work. At the line, number 15, Freddie Jones. Jones shot up and no, won't fall in. She's got another one. Let's see what she does with it. Gate City obviously ready to pick that rebound down. Up and off. And Carlton comes down with it. Going to be jump ball, though. Turns the ball over to Battle. Shot away. No, won't fall. Comes down the lane. Lane brings the ball around the side and can't seem to go anywhere. Pass over to Morris. Morris back to Gibson. Gibson to Morris. Trying to get it across. 10 seconds about to run out. Taken away by Johnson. Johnson driving in. Going to make the layup. Gate City leads by 1. Score now 2019 Blue Devils. Blue Devils fighting the full court press of John Battle. Morris bringing the ball down court. Pass over to Carlton. Carlton driving and no. Pass over to Lane. Going to just about go out of bounds. They say it went out. Pass into Johnson. Johnson shot away, no good. Another shot by number 33, Moody. Moody can't seem to do it, and foul going to be called on Johnson. That should, I believe, put her out. I think. Does it? Yes. I think it does. Let's see what they say. Has she got one more left? Yeah, she's coming out of there. Foul's out of the ball game. Shot up by Amy Morris. Good. Gives the Blue Devils a 2-point lead. Again, second shot falls. Gives the Blue Devils a 3-point lead. They lead 22-19 with 2 minutes and 48 seconds left in the ball game. John Battle shot away from top of the key. Good shot, I have to say, by number 13, Bowden. Brings them within 1 point. Carlton. Traveling call. It's going to be a jump ball. Foul. Pushing. That'll give Amy Morris another 1-and-1 at the line. She has missed one free throw all night. Done a really great job for Gate City. That's going to come off. See who gets it. It's Scrapford, and it's blue ball. Gibson gets it back from Morris. Bounced sort of off the hands. Carlton with the ball. Pass gets back to Gibson, barely. Out of bounds. That'll be blue ball. Number 45 sort of gave it a little push there. Kim Monyak. Pass into Morris. Morris, I believe, going to be called. No, she was not called. She drew the foul. Puts her back on the line with another 1-and-1. Gate City and John Battle both in the bonus situation now. Ball up, and it drops. She is good from the free throw line, folks. Blue Devils lead by 2. Up and in there. Moody passing over to number 13. Bowden passed down to number 45. Got an open shot by number 15. Gonna drop. She is fouled. They're going to count that one. Possible three-point play. This could tie the ball game. Number 15 at the line, Jones. Her shot is up, and it is going to come off. Rebound by Gibson. They're trying to get it. They call a jump. Well, they call a jump ball on that one. Turns it over to Battle. Battle with the basketball. Shot off the glass. Rebound by Morris. Morris bringing the ball down court. Very capable young lady at guard. Number 45 did not have the foot set on the line as Morris was driving. That puts her back on the free throw line. She did the very intelligent thing there and just drove right on into her, seeing she wasn't set. Ball up and in. Gate City may win this ball game on the strength of her free throw shooting tonight. Up and no, doesn't make it. Blue Devils got the ball back, though. Morris swiped it away. She's dribbling across the top there. Needs the pass. Pass into Lane. Lane looking, nowhere to go with it. Pass back to Morris. Morris dribbling and kind of caught up again, looking for someone. Throws it to Gibson. Gibson back to Morris. Morris to Lane. Lane pass to Morris. Morris takes a bounce and nowhere to go with the ball. Flips it up, and let's see what they say here. Foul called on number 33, Wendy Moody. Wendy a little over anxious there. Timeout called by John Battle. They trail by 2 with 49 seconds left to play. Obviously wanting to get things squared away and maybe work it down if they can get the ball back and get a shot in and work it down for one final shot to win the ball game. As we say, our Blue Devils lead this game by 2. It's been close all the way. Very defensive game. Blue Devils taking the court again. You see there in your picture a shot of the Trojans of John Battle. These are a tall bunch of girls. They have played well. There will really be no loser in this ball game. Both squads played very admirably.